Good morning, and I hope you're all well. I haven't even uploaded last week's vlog yet. I just felt like it were a bit crap. I didn't really have much to put in it, and I just didn't get around to editing it. Oopsie, just being very busy. It's nice and bright and sunny in Leeds. You can't see the full extent of it because I'm currently walking like in the Ginnell, and it's got the trees hanging over. But you can see that beautiful sky peeking through. My daughter actually walked Shadow every morning last week. She just were enjoying walking him, so she'd like get up early in the morning and like take him for a walk. She's gonna walk him today, but I told her just to like have a rest. Also, it's good for her. Also, she did it every day last week. So I just said, no, I have a line today, I'll do it. When I first set off this morning, it was the floor was wet and it was a bit cool, and I thought, oh no, please don't rain. But it hasn't. The sun has come out and it's lovely, so just soaking up that sun. We've got the gym tonight. It's Tuesday, so it's gym night, and I may go for a walk on my lunch break as well, but we take a Shadow because it's going to get really hot, like 24, 25 by this afternoon. So I might go on a little walk on my lunch break, but sadly without my little boy. Listening to the birds chirping away, just trying to make the most of the summer months here, because I do love the burr months. I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my other vlogs. I do love the burr months. I love it when it gets to, I mean, there's something I love about every season, but I do love September, like when it starts getting darker on a night, not too early, but just a little bit earlier, and it feels a bit more cozy, and like the leaves start turning orange, and like sometimes it looks like the trees are on fire. But also as well, I'm not ready for it to get to the stage where we're going to the gym and it's dark, and then we come out and it's even darker, because I've got a feeling that that's going to make going to the gym feel harder, still stupidly enough, although it'll be cooler, so when we come outside we'll cool down quicker. But yes, so I'm just trying to make the most of the sun whilst it's still here, and yeah, it might be a bit hot and sweaty at times, but it's good for the soul. I am a sun worshipper. Yeah, so I'm just heading back now. We've been out walking for about 50 minutes. Well, yeah, 50 minutes, because I think we set off about 8ish, and it's now 10 to 9, so I need to get a wriggle on, because in 9 minutes I start work. But we're not far now. So wherever you are, hope that you're getting sunshine too, and that you're making the most of it, letting it soak up, letting your skin soak up that vitamin D. I'm going to go now because my arm is aching, so I will see you later. Update in Aldi car park. We finished at the gym. We've been and got some shopping in for tea, having burritos with less than 5% fat, minced beef, one of the meals that we like to have now. We've been having it for the last month or so. So yeah, been to the gym. We never did Stairmaster.
Yeah, I don't think we needed it.
I did 15 minutes on the treadmill running, and then there were no Stairmasters free. Well, there wasn't much of anything free, to be honest. It was really busy today. So we decided we'd go do the weights section first, in the Scary Big Boy section, and then we'd come back, and then before we leave we'd do 10 minutes on Stairmaster. I completely forgot. But oh well, we did work his legs hard, so I think we're fine. But yes, just a quick one. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Gonna go home, make my tea, need a shower, and then finally relax. It's 8 o'clock. I'm not going to be done till about 9 o'clock, but alright then, bye. Good afternoon. I hope you're all well. So it's Wednesday, so that means I'm in the office today. I'm just out for a walk on my lunch break. It is very bloody breezy. As you can see, my hair is like blowing everywhere. Being very brave, filming all the past people. So yay me. I feel like I've got a bit back on track with things this week. Exercises, I've always been like continuing with the exercise, but it was I'm just gonna pull up over here so that I can continue to film, because I'm getting close to my work building now, so I want to just I want to just pull up so I can talk to you. I don't want my colleagues seeing me like walking about with a camera. So just out on my lunch on a walk. Had to go to Tesco, get a meal deal. I just got a falafel salad, a yoghurt and electrolyte drink. So I'm going to go back and eat that because I'm starving today. I had porridge for my breakfast. I'm still really hungry. Just had to stop filming because a bunch of people come up near me and it was rather embarrassing. So yes, we've actually had a warning go around work to say that the planning protests. I live in Leeds. And for those that have not seen it on the news, with what's going on in the UK recently, is tragically 3 beautiful girls were killed, and many more injured in an attack a few weeks ago in the UK, and they were all just attending a dance class, and someone went in with a knife and stabbed as many people as he could, and 3 of the girls sadly passed away, and then ever since then people have been like rioting in town, well, across the UK, because they're using it to fuel their like racist ideologies, and what happened is absolutely disgusting and it's unfathomable. And as a parent myself, I was thinking of my children going somewhere that's supposed to be fun and then not making it home. Like, it makes me emotional just talking about it now. At the same time, I'm not stupid enough to think that what's going on now in the UK is acceptable. Like, it's really not, and it's just the amount of stuff I've seen, it's just so sad. Like, people just scared to like go about the day. It's sick and it's upsetting, and I can't imagine what they're going through. But yeah, we've had a message go around work saying that people that need to go up into town, like to catch the buses or to catch trains home, they can leave early if they want, because apparently there's going to be more riots in town tonight. Luckily I don't. My husband picks me up and he lives like on the outskirts of town, but yeah, it's not nice. So who knows what'll happen tonight, but I hope everyone stays safe. And yeah, so I'm going to head back to work now. I'm going to eat my lunch. Feels weird going back to just talking about normality after what we were just talking about, but we have to continue, don't we? And they've been clamping down on arrests, so I just hope that whoever's involved, like, they get caught and they get done for it, because it's just not acceptable, and it's just heartbreaking to see this all unfolding. But yeah, anyway, I am gonna go back to work now, and I'm gonna have my lunch, and I will speak to you later. Good morning and happy Thursday. Working from home today. I'm walking Shadow. We're actually in the middle of the woods. I'm going onto the golf course, and the normal way that we go, there was someone with the dog there, and they were walking a bit slower than me and what have you, so I thought we'd just come through the woods instead. Still gets to the same point, but just a different route to go. So this is, it's like a little jungle. It's very overgrown. But look at that sky. Beautiful weather again today. So making most of the sun. I feel like I should have my arms out more, like a strappy top, so I could get more of a tan. I do love having a tan, but I just don't like my arms out. Do you know, the top of my arms from my elbow upwards, just don't like them. So I try to keep them covered as much as possible. The sun keeps like coming through the trees, so it's nice. I can also hear the birds chirping, so that's good. But yes, so yeah, just out on Shadow's Walk, just there, and getting whiplash. Sometimes he'll just like walk at the side of me for a little bit, not often. It always has to be the leader. And then he'll just dart forward and he like drags me along with him. So yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my walk, and then I best get home and get ready for work. Well, by ready I mean just load up my computer. Speak to you later. Hi guys, so I'm on my second walk of the day. We're now walking up to Lidl, and yeah, it's not as pleasant as it was this morning. It's actually raining. Literally before we set off on his walk, I was like, it's looking really dull, I'm going to bring washing in, and thank God I did, because it's not terrible, but my hair's wet. We've only walked 5 minutes up the street, so yes, but we're out, we're getting another walk in, and have to get some lunch. Good morning, and I hope you're well. Happy Friday, it's Friday. Made it to the end of another week. Just work to go, and then weekend of freedom. I got weighed this morning. I'm very disappointed. Not with the scales, because I expected them to have a gain. But just with myself, I'm just so disappointed with myself. So I've put on 2 pounds. Which means I've put on 5 pounds over the last few weeks now, and I'm just good. It's my own doing, but I was hoping to be past the 2.5 stone, because I had lost 2 stone 5, so I put the 5 back on. So it just puts me further behind, and I had hoped to be like past the 2.5 stone mark by now and edging towards 3 stone. I'm not stopping, it's just a bump in the road, a big bump in the road, because I need to just sort of have a word with myself, because I want this more than anything. Like everything else in my life I've wanted to achieve, with the exception of being a famous actress. I wanted to be when I was a teenager. I've pretty much accomplished it. Makes it sound like I'm a high achiever. I'm not. I don't mean it like that. I just mean I've worked hard and I've like got whatever I wanted to do done. With the exception of moving house. Desperately want to move house. But with the housing market being as it is at the minute, we've just been waiting a little bit to see how things go. But yeah. But apart from that and the weight loss, I've accomplished pretty much everything else. But this, like, I just can't seem to do it. And like I've said before a few times in my vlogs, I just got this fear that it's just going to all go and I'm just going to put on the weight plus more. I've put on 5 pounds and I can already like feel it, like, and it feels awful. I can't even imagine what my body must have felt like when I'd put on when I had that other 2 stone on, like from putting that £5 on, like I said, I just feel awful. And yeah, so just need to have a stern word with myself and remember why I'm doing this, who I'm doing it for. It's not just me, it's for my kids as well. Like want to be around as long as possible for them, and I deserve to feel good. Yeah, I'm just so disappointed in myself, but them feelings are not going to help. They're not going to help in the slightest. It's just a kind of give myself a bit of grace, like I'm human. I'm still being consistent with the gym and I'm still being consistent with my exercise, so at least not everything's like gone. It's not like I've given up, and I'm not going to give up. I can't. I want to have lost like 4 stone. Well, I said 5 stone originally, but I don't know if that'll be achievable now, but I want to lose 4 stone before the end of the year. We've got Leeds Fest coming up in a few weeks. Me and my husband and the kids we're all going, and I was hoping to have got to the 3 stone mark by then. I'm not going to do it now, but because it's only a few weeks away, about 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today, I think it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to basics. I'm gonna try and plan my meals in because I've been a bugger for that. It's the treats that get me more than anything. Is having chocolate in the house and what have you, and I just need to not get them in and just be kinder to myself. I deserve this. I deserve to lose weight and feel good about myself and wear clothes that I've always wanted to wear, and I just feel good in my skin, and I can't do that at this size. I have no problem with anyone else's body or how they look, or as long as they're happy. I can't be happy at this size. I just can't. I've gone from living in a thinner body, which I didn't appreciate at the time and I thought was fat. Now I look back at photos and I think, wake up, what was you thinking? But yes, anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of my walk with Shadow now that I've rambled on enough, and I will speak to you later. Hello, so we're on our second walk of the day. It is very, very blustery outside. It's like warm, yeah, as you can see, wind is blowing everywhere. So yeah, just out on our second walk of the day. Then we've got the gym later. But I really need to be upping my steps anyway, because I haven't been getting my 10,000 steps a day. Obviously over this last week with going on 2 walks and going to the gym and me getting a bit. Yes, so we're just out on a walk, getting blown away. Good morning and happy Sunday. Another nice sunny day here in Leeds, so much so that it's blinding me right now. Oh god, I look rough. Apologies that you're having to see this. It's like 7:45. I'm out walking Shadow and I actually feel hungover. I actually feel so hungover. But I haven't had a drop of alcohol. All we did yesterday, we went, took Esme to ice skating as usual. And then we went to the shopping centre because she needed to have some photos taken for, to go with an application form for a show that she's going to be in. And then went home, got ready, and then we went to meet our friends and go for some lunch. I stayed out for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, and then went to Asda, got something for tea, and then and then we just relaxed for the rest of the night. But we went to bed quite late, and so I think all of that has just made me feel very, very, very like hungover this. Sorry, there was cyclists going by, so I just had to let him go by. But yeah, it's we're just on the golf course. Lovely and peaceful, and then go back home and just sit down for a little bit before we go to the gym. And yeah, this time I don't think I'm going to have breakfast before going to the gym, because twice now I've had breakfast before going to the gym, and both times I honestly thought I was going to have to run to the toilet to be sick. So that's not ideal. Luckily I wasn't sick and I carried on with my run. But yeah, that wasn't a nice feeling. But anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Goodbye. So we finished at the gym. As you can see, very, very sweaty. A 5k done, and I actually found it really, really easy until like the last I'd say kilometre, to be honest. Like I kept trying to speed up, because I feel like the only way I'm going to get faster is like pushing myself, but then it kind of becomes a bit unbearable. And I need to just kind of strip it back and remember the times when I couldn't even run for a minute, and now I can run for 50 minutes like without like stopping. So I've come so far, and the pace, I keep saying it doesn't matter, but obviously deep down inside somewhere it must do, because I keep trying to go faster. And oh yeah, I think my pace was faster today, so that's good. At one point I checked the speed and it was like showing the pace was like 8.43 minutes per kilometre, which was like really good. I think that's like my fastest run to date. Obviously if you were looking at splits it wouldn't be like that, because I started off slower and then like I built my speed up over time. But yeah, I was happy when I had to check my pace and I saw that. But what's really frustrating is like I'll find it so easy. I was actually finding the first part of that run so easy, and I was like, oh, this is great. And then I tried to up the pace, and that's when it become really hard. And I know the only way to get better at it is to like increase it and what have you, but also as well I just need to, like I say, just remember when I couldn't even run for a minute and I was doing my couch to 5k, and like I'd celebrate every little milestone. Like when I were able to run for 5 minutes, I'd be so happy. When I could run for 15 minutes, I was so happy. And when I did my first 5k, like without any breaks, and like, oh God, the feeling was phenomenal. And at that point, I wasn't bothered about pace. I was just bothered about being able to do it. So I need to, whilst I want to improve and I do want to get faster, I also need to remember that it's not the be all and end all. But yeah, feeling good. It's done. We've come out and it's beautiful weather. I've already got a walk in, I've already got a run in, and I've got 11,883 steps in, and it's 10:20. So yeah, productive morning. And yeah, so the usual, we're now going to go to the shops looking like a sweaty mess, although this top actually hides. When I wear my navy top you can see all of the sweat, but this one is actually wet and it doesn't actually look too bad, so I can get away with it. But yes, I'm going to go get some dinner and tea in, and then go home and do whatever needs doing at home, and hopefully have quite a restful day for the rest of the day. All right, bye.